Greetings, fellow believers. The Lord is good, all the time, the Lord is good. The title for this study is We Are the Image of God. We are going to read Genesis 1 verse 28. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number, fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky and over every living creature that moves on the ground." In ancient times, the world was often governed by kings who wielded immense authority, often claiming divine status and the power to define morality. However, amidst this prevailing paradigm, Israel held a unique perspective on rulership, viewing their kings not as gods, but as mere mortals entrusted with leadership. This perspective is deeply rooted in the biblical narrative, particularly in the concept of humans as the image of God, as outlined in Genesis 1 verse 26 to 27. This essay explores the profound implications of humanity's divine mandate to rule and its relevance for contemporary society. Central to understanding humanity's role as rulers is the biblical concept of humans being created in the image of God. Unlike other ancient cultures where kings were considered the image of God, Israel refrained from making images of God, recognizing the incomprehensible nature of the divine. Instead, every human being was deemed to bear the image of God, endowing them with inherent dignity and authority. This revolutionary idea challenged prevailing notions of kingship and established a new paradigm of rulership where all individuals were called to participate in the divine project of creation. Genesis 1 verse 28 articulates humanity's mandate to rule over the earth, symbolized by the metaphor of gardening. Ruling in this context involves not merely exercising dominion over creation, but nurturing and cultivating it. This concept emphasizes the creative potential inherent in humanity's role as stewards of the earth, tasked with harnessing its raw potential to bring about new forms of life and beauty. Thus, ruling is not a hierarchical exercise of power, but a collaborative endeavor rooted in creativity and care. Despite humanity's divine mandate to rule, the biblical narrative acknowledges the inherent tension between the noble aspirations of rulership and the flawed nature of human beings. The story of Adam and Eve in Genesis depicts humanity's choice to define good and evil for themselves, leading to both positive and negative consequences. This narrative reflects the complex reality of human existence, where individuals oscillate between acts of goodness and selfishness, often creating suffering and injustice despite their divine calling. In the person of Jesus Christ, humanity finds the ultimate model of true rulership. Jesus ruled not through coercion or domination, but through service and selflessness. His life and teachings exemplify a radical approach to rulership, characterized by love, compassion, and humility. Jesus confronted the consequences of human sin and injustice, ultimately sacrificing himself to reconcile humanity with God and usher in a new era of restoration. The New Testament portrays Jesus as the image of God or the new human, offering humanity a vision of restored image-bearing and transformed existence. Through his death and resurrection, Jesus inaugurated a new humanity empowered by his presence and spirit. This new humanity is characterized by qualities such as love, joy, peace, and patience, reflecting the image of God restored in humanity. As participants in this divine project of restoration, individuals are called to embody these virtues and contribute to the ongoing renewal of the world. Humanity's role as rulers in the world is a sacred and noble calling, rooted in the divine mandate to steward creation and participate in the unfolding of God's purposes. While humanity's history is marked by both triumphs and failures in rulership, the example of Jesus Christ offers a paradigm of true and transformative leadership. As individuals embrace their identity as image-bearers of God, empowered by the presence of Christ, they can contribute to the realization of a renewed world where justice, peace, and flourishing abound. May the Holy Spirit be with you.